U.S.M.C. Starring Jim Neighbors as Gomer Pyle. Also starring Frank Sutton as Sergeant Carter.
Now, the purpose of Operation Lightning Bolt is to test the new Mark 14 mobile rocket launcher under combat conditions. And since the Mark 14 is General Cartwright's baby, he'll be flying in Thursday morning to act as official observer. Now, are there any questions as to your individual assignments?
Sir?
Sergeant?
According to the operation plan, my platoon is supposed to set up a defense perimeter around the primary rocket launching site in Track 38?
That's right, Sergeant. It's in this area here, along the eastern edge of the base.
Well, sir, I don't think I've ever been out that way.
Neither has anyone else. That section of land hasn't been used since Camp Henderson was established.
In that case, sir, if I could have permission to reconnoiter the area in advance of the maneuvers?
You'll have to do more than reconnoiter, Sergeant. Since it's never been used, it's probably overgrown with mesquite and chaparral. You'll have to send someone out with a bulldozer to clear out a launch area.
So, I need a volunteer who can drive a bulldozer. Anybody here able to handle one? Anybody? Anybody at all? Look, fellas, somebody in this platoon must know how to drive a bulldozer. Come on, you don't have to be an expert, just adequate. Anybody here just adequate? It's just like driving a truck, fellas. It's simple. Come on, somebody here must know how to drive a truck. Okay, the rest of the platoon dismissed. Swear you can drive a bulldozer, Pyle.
Well, I can, Sergeant. I can drive a bulldozer, a tractor, a reaper, or any other kind of machinery you can think of.
There's a general coming, Pyle. That area's got to be in tip-top shape for this maneuver.
Trust me, Sergeant.
Oh, I wish you hadn't said that.
Sergeant Carter, I know how important this is to you. And, well, don't worry. I'll do a real fine job for you.
Okay. Now, here's the area I want cleared up. Track 38.
Yes, sir.
Get rid of every bush and weed. It's got to be clean as a whistle.
Trust me.
Will you stop saying that? Okay. Now, get moving. You got a pretty good day's work ahead of you.
Yes, sir.
And, Pyle...
Yes, sir.
If you come across any bird's nests, don't spend the rest of the day trying to find them a new place to live. Just shoo them away and push on through.
Sorry, mister. I didn't even see you. Last thing I expected way out here was a pedestrian.
Well, you might say the last thing I expected to see out here was a trespasser.
But you got it all wrong. I'm not trespassing. I'm just doing what I was ordered to do. Clearing all the brush and weeds off of Section 38 on this here map.
Well, that makes you a trespasser, because that Track 38, or whatever you call it, belongs to me. It's my property. Weeds included.
But it says right here, property of the United States government.
This property is mine. Now, just take my word for it.
But, sir, this is Camp Henderson, a Marine base.
I know that. I know all about that. This property is mine. Now, if you'll come with me, I'll prove it to you. Now, just take a look at that.
Shazam!
Now then, do you think that I'd go to all that work on land that didn't belong to me? I've been planting tomatoes on this land for 25 years. Not only here, but a big patch over yonder and another big one up the draw there.
Well, I never knew anything like that was here. I sure am glad you stopped me. Well, I pretty near bulldozed up half your farm. I'm awful sorry, mister. I really am.
Well... no harm done, I guess. You just get your bulldozer off my property and we'll forget the whole thing.
Yes, sir. 'Cause it sure would be a shame to ruin all these beautiful tomatoes. Well, I'll be. Twin fall beefsteak tomato plant.
You know something about Twin Fall beefsteak tomato patch?
I sure do. I used to help plant them on my Uncle Clarence's farm back home in Mayberry. That's Mayberry, North Carolina, where I come from. And when we used to harvest them, we used to get the plumpest, juiciest, tastiest tomatoes in the whole state.
You don't say. Well, what did you say your name was?
Gomer Pyle. Private first class Gomer Pyle, that is.
Well, I'm Titus Purcell. It's good to make your acquaintance. Tell me something. After you got through harvesting your Twin Falls beefsteakers, did you ever cull out a few of the overripe ones and make yourself a tomato pie?
Golly, I hadn't tasted a tomato pie in so long, I forgot how good they are.
Well, it's high time you remembered. Come on up to the house. I want you to meet the missus. She always says, never turn a trespasser away on an empty stomach.
And to think that I've been here at Camp Henderson all these years and I never seen you once. Shoot, we're practically neighbors.
Would you like to finish up the last slice, Gomer? How about another cup of coffee?
It's awful kind of you, Miss Purcell, but I really should be getting back.
Well, we sure enjoyed having you, Gomer. It's always a pleasure to meet a nice country boy like you.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Nice of you to come in and sit a spell, Gomer.
And here, Gomer, want you to take these along. I picked them special for you.
Well, you've both been so kind to me. I sure wish there was some way I could repay you.
Well, you can best do that by coming back and paying us a visit sometime. And bring your friends. That is, if they got a fancy for Twin Falls beefsteak tomatoes.
Well, thank you, and bye.
Bye.
Hey, Sergeant Carter, Corporal Boyle, either you fellas care for a nice ripe tomato?
Pyle, what are you doing back here so soon? Did you finish that job?
Sergeant, you'll never guess what happened. You'll just never...
Pyle!
Guess what happened?
Pyle, I'm not in the mood for playing games. What happened?
You know that Track 38 where we was going to put that launching site? We're going to have to find another place for it.
What?
That's right. Track 38 ain't on the base. It belongs to a Mr. Purcell. He's the one that give me these tomatoes.
I don't believe it. I hear it, but I don't believe it. I suppose he also owns a piece of the Brooklyn Bridge?
But it's the truth, Sergeant. He's got a tomato patch right smack in the middle of it.
A tomato patch? Do you know what you ran into, Pyle? A squatter.
But, Sergeant...
A squatter, Pyle. How can you be so stupid? Whoever this clown is, he was lying in his teeth just to get rid of you.
Oh, no, he wasn't, Sergeant. Mr. Purcell ain't the type man to say something he don't mean. When he tells you something, well, you just gotta believe him.
Sure. Now, you get back out there on your bulldozer, and I'll follow you in the Jeep. Because we're gonna pay a little call on your friend, Mr. Purcell, just so I can personally toss him off the base, and you can get on with your job.
Well, Gomer, back so soon, and you brought a friend.
Well, not a friend, sir. His sergeant, which ain't exactly the same thing.
Well, any sergeant of Gomer's is a friend of ours. Come on in, boy. Maud!
Don't he look honest, Sergeant? Don't he look like somebody that belongs on a postage stamp?
Gomer's back, and he brought his sergeant.
Well, Gomer, it's good to see you again. Sergeant, now you all sit down and I'll go make some nice fresh coffee.
No, thanks, ma'am. I didn't come for coffee.
Some of that nice tomato pie Gomer told you about.
Oh, well, no, sir. He didn't mention any pie. But he did tell me that you claim to own this land.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, sir, according to this map I've got here, this land belongs to the United States Marine Corps.
Well, you better get yourself another map, son, because that one's dead wrong.
Sir, this map came from the printing office in Washington, D.C. You can't dispute the word of the printing office in Washington, D.C. That's the government.
Who says I can't? The government's just another name for the people. And as one of the people, I say my word is as good as the government's any day of the week.
Not when it says different in writing. You see here? Property of the United States of America. And I'm afraid, sir, that makes you a squatter.
Squatter?
Mr. Purcell, now don't go taking that the wrong way.
Now listen here, young fella. If anybody's squatting, it's you. Because you're squatting here in my living room, which is built on my property.
Look, Mr. Purcell, in 3 days from now, we're having maneuvers here.
Not in my living room, you're not.
Oh, he didn't mean that, Mr. Purcell. He meant...
What I meant, Mr. Purcell, is that you are in a lot of trouble. Legally, the government can charge you back rent for all the years you've been living here without them knowing about it. But we wouldn't want that to happen, would we? So, why don't we just make a little deal? I won't tell anybody what you've been doing, provided you pack up and leave by tomorrow.
Out. Get out of my house.
Look, Mr. Purcell! I said get out!
Mr. Purcell, what?
I know what he meant. Get out!
Mr. Purcell, I'm truly sorry about this.
Look, Mr. Purcell, you haven't heard the end. Now what I tell the colonel? There's a general coming in 3 days.
Well, tell him the truth. Tell him that we're trespassing on Mr. Purcell's property.
It's not his property. Get that through your head. It's not his property.
Get off of my property.
We're going.
Let me get this straight, Sergeant. Are you trying to tell me some farmer has built himself a shack within the confines of a military reservation?
Yes, sir. Of course, I tried to use diplomacy. I told him he'd have to leave, but he wouldn't budge.
A farmer growing tomatoes on marine property. It doesn't make sense.
Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't say that if you could see them tomatoes. They're just as nice and plump and juicy. And it ain't a shack they live in. It's a real proper home.
Well, who are they? Where did they come from? Sergeant, we better have the base legal officer handle this. If you'll just pick up Lieutenant Carruthers and drive him out to the farm, I'm sure he'll send this Purcell fellow packing in no time.
Well, Gomer, another pleasant surprise. He's back again.
Yes, sir. And we brought Lieutenant Carruthers with us. And if you don't mind us intruding, well, he'd like a word with you.
You seem like a reasonable, intelligent man. You'll just let us in, I'm sure we can straighten this out in a matter of minutes.
Will. I'm sorry, Gomer, you have to leave with them other fellows, but you feel free to come back anytime.
You know, I've seen some stubborn, pig-headed men in my day, Sergeant, but your friend Purcell beats them all in spades.
I was afraid something like this would happen, sir. He gave me the same treatment.
But you can't hardly blame him, Sergeant. After all, it is his property you're arguing about.
Pyle, get over on that bulldozer and get in the driver's seat.
But, Sergeant...
You heard me, Pyle. Get on that bulldozer, because we're coming back with reinforcements, and then you can finish your job.
So you see, sir, despite what you might think, this land has been the property of the federal government for over 100 years. And we have the proof. Lieutenant Carruthers?
Yes, sir. This is a photostatic copy of a will, dated July 7th, 1866, signed by Mr. Kyle Weatherby, owner of record at that time, granting the area now known as Camp Henderson to the United States government. And I can assure you, it will stand up in any court in the land.
What about that, Mr. Purcell?
Oh, it's an authentic copy, all right.
There must be some mistake, Sergeant. Mr. Purcell wouldn't lie. I just know he wouldn't.
I know all about that will. Because while you was digging up that piece of paper, I was doing a little digging up myself. Now, this here is the original copy of Kyle Weatherby's will.
Original? I don't understand. What would you be doing with it?
Well, apparently, you fellas didn't bother to read paragraph 4, section 9, the bottom of page 12 there. Now, it says there that when Kyle Weatherby gave this land away, he reserved a couple of small sections for the use of his descendants. Now, you fellas might be interested to know that Kyle Weatherby was my mother's great-grandpa, which makes me a descendant. And part of the land he left me was tract 38, which is about where you're sitting, Colonel.
What about this, Lieutenant?
Well, assuming that Mr. Purcell is, in fact, the lineal descendant of the late Kyle Weatherby, as he alleges to be, it is conceivable
Lieutenant, if Mr. Purcell is the descendant, is this his land?
I'm afraid so, sir.
Then he does own this part of the camp.
Did you hear that, Sergeant? You see, Colonel, I knew Mr. Purcell wouldn't lie. I just knew it. Well, that's the reason I believed him all along. All along. Hey, Mr. Purcell.
Hello, Gomer.
Was you looking for me?
Well, not exactly. I come over here to talk to your colonel. Know where I can find him?
Well, yes, sir. He's right here in this building. I'll take you right to his office.
Well, I'd appreciate that, although I don't think your colonel's going to appreciate what I want to talk to him about.
Good to see you, Mr. Purcell. Won't you sit down?
No, thank you. This ain't a social call.
I see. That will be all, Pyle.
If you don't mind, Colonel, I'd like for Gomer to stay. Him being the only one that believed me in the first place, I want him in on this.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Purcell. But if it's about the use of your section for our rocket launch site, I want you to know that matter was straightened out 2 hours ago. I was going to send a messenger over to inform you. In fairness to you, we're going to use another part of the base and forget the whole matter.
Well, ain't that nice, Mr. Purcell? Forget about it, I mean.
They may want to forget about it, but I don't. Colonel, I was brought up to respect a man's word. Whatever he said, that was it, his bond. For 2 days now, people have been coming over to my place there, and I've told them all the same thing, but not one man, not one soul would take my word except Gomer here. Now, I don't take being called a liar easy.
Oh, now, Mr. Purcell, I'm sure no one meant...
You can't smooth this over. My mind's made up. When a Purcell gets pushed into a corner, he fights back. Now, that's why I'm claiming all that's mine.
All that's yours? I don't understand.
You got a copy of the will handy?
Why, yes, right here.
Take a look at page 12, paragraph 2, section 6. See something that interested, do you?
This deeds you not only section 38, but another section, too, number 104.
That's right. Now, I don't know where 104 is, but wherever it is, starting as soon as I can, I'm planning on planting tomatoes on.
Shazam! Section 104's right under our feet, Colonel. Headquarters building sitting smack right down in the middle of it.
You wouldn't want to plant tomatoes here, Mr. Purcell, would you?
Twin Falls beefsteak tomatoes.
Is it true?
I'm afraid so, sir. Legally, headquarters is on Purcell's land. And so is the house you and Mrs. Gray are living in, sir.
What?
Well, according to the land title, your house is in the northern boundary of Tract 104.
Which means he can legally plant tomatoes in my driveway?
His driveway, sir. Well, of course, realistically speaking, Purcell doesn't stand much of a chance of making his claim stick. Since an official military installation's already here, he can't really press to evict us. But the publicity from such legal procedures could prove, well, rather embarrassing just the same.
Lieutenant, what do you think it would take to soften Purcell's attitude towards us to the extent that he'd be willing to forget the whole thing and go back to the status quo?
Well, sir, a stubborn, proud fellow like that, I think an apology. An abject apology from the party Purcell considers responsible for the situation would do the trick.
Good. Go and apologize abjectly.
Sir?
Lieutenant, we might not be in this mess if you had bothered to read that document thoroughly.
Sir, don't you think...
Lieutenant, I want this situation straightened out before General Cartwright arrives this afternoon. I don't want anything like this hanging over our heads.
Yes, sir.
And as you yourself suggested, Mr. Purcell will be happy to accept your apology and forget the whole thing. So take care of it, Lieutenant.
Consider it done, sir.
Then stay out.
But, Mr. Purcell, at least let me...
I ain't interested in none of your apologies.
But I...
Now, just go and don't you ever come back. Now, scat!
And so apparently Mr. Purcell does not consider Lieutenant Carruthers here the initial offender.
Sir?
The one who caused the mess, who made waves, meaning you, Sergeant. You were the first one to speak to Purcell, and you obviously rubbed him the wrong way.
But, sir, do you really think Purcell will carry out his threat?
Sergeant, the man has a legal document, and we could be standing right in the middle of a tomato patch. Now, General Cartwright will be arriving in a few hours, and I want this matter straightened out.
Aye, aye, sir. I'll see if I can smooth things over.
Not if, Sergeant. You will smooth things over. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. You can count on me. Consider it done, sir.
And the same goes for you, too, now.
Sergeant Carter? Is everything all cleared up with Mr. Purcell?
No, Pyle, it's not cleared up. You know whose fault this whole thing is? Yours, Pyle, yours.
Mine, Sergeant?
Yeah, yours. If you hadn't gotten so friendly with this guy in the first place, this never would have happened. You always have to be Mr. Friendly. Mr. Stupid is what you are. Mr. Gomer Stupid.
Well, I sure didn't mean to do anything
Don't
wrong.
talk, Pyle. Just don't talk. In less than 1 hour, a general's plane is landing here, and the colonel expects me to have everything patched up with your farmer friend. Thanks a lot, Pyle. You really did it to me this time. Thanks. Get out of here, Bob. Just get out.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
What about the Purcell matter? Everything straightened out?
Well, sir, I can't honestly say it is. But if the colonel will give me a little more time...
You mean we're right back where we started?
I'm afraid so, sir.
That's just fine. General Cartwright's due any minute, and Purcell could barge in here waiting eviction notices.
Private First Class Gomer Pyle reporting, sir. I know I'm supposed to be in formation, but I've got some good news, sir. Real good news.
At ease.
It's about Mr. Purcell, sir.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. I was just over talking to him, and guess what? He ain't mad anymore. Everything's okay.
What happened?
Well, when I got out there, Mr. Purcell asked me if I was in the mood for a nice cup of coffee, and I said, well, are you going to have one? If you're going to have one, I'll have one. Then Miss Purcell, she brought out some fresh cinnamon-baked apples, and Mr. Purcell said, will you have one? I said, are you going to have one? Because if you'll have one, I'll have one.
Kyle, what does all that have to do with it?
Well, it has a whole lot to do with it, sir. You see, country folks don't never sit down to discuss a business matter without first having a bite to eat.
What business matter?
I hope you don't mind, Colonel, but golly, we've got to get them from somewhere, and I thought we might as well get them from Mr. Purcell.
Get what from Purcell? What are you talking about?
Tomatoes, sir. You see, he never does sell all he grows, and, well, I know we just use tons and tons of them here in the mess hall, and so we decided the smart thing to do was to each scratch the other feller's back. I told him if he wouldn't press legal charges, that we'd buy all of his surplus crop.
You mean that's all it took?
Yes, sir, that's all.
Did you get it in writing, Pyle?
No, sir. I didn't have to.
What do you mean? If you don't have anything in paper, how do we know we have a deal?
Well, we have a deal, all right. You see, he believed me, just like I believed him.
Oh, here you are, Sarge. A monthly report. What do you say we knock off and get some chow, huh?
You go ahead, Boyle. I got myself a sandwich from the diner.
Are you kidding? Buying your lunch when we've got the best cooks in the Marine Corps right here in this base?
Yeah? And what are they dishing out lately? I'll tell you. For breakfast, tomato juice, tomato omelets, and broiled tomatoes on the side. For lunch, tomato soup, tomato aspic, tomato salad, stewed tomatoes, and for dessert, get this, tomato pie. I'm sick of us having to eat our way out of the mess Pyle got us into.
Hey, Sergeant Carter, Corporal Boyle, you'll never guess what happened. You'll just never will.
You got lost on the way back from town in the Jeep.
Oh, no, Sergeant, nothing like that. I stopped off to say hello to Mr. Purcell, and he had the happiest news.
He's gonna stop selling us tomatoes?
Oh, no, Sergeant, just the opposite. He's doing so well in the tomato business now that he's gonna take some of his profits and start growing corn.
Corn?
Yes, sir, and I'm sure I can make the same deal with him that I made on the tomatoes. Won't that be something, though? Now we can have some corn pancakes, corn fritters, corn bread.
All right, call.
Heads.
Tails, you lose. Huh?
Okay, that makes us even. Best out of three, this one tells the story.
You lose. For the next 4 days, Pyle works in your kitchen.
Yeah.
You should have left well enough alone, Charlie. He was only assigned to you for 2 days. You never should have tried for double or nothing.
Listen, trying to keep Pyle out of my hair is always worth the gamble. So this time I lost.
Don't take it so hard, Charlie. It could have been worse. You could have lost money.
That would have been easier to take. Okay. Now, I want that mess hall gleaming before the thundering herd gallops in here for breakfast. And when you get finished with that, you can start peeling the potatoes and dicing the carrots for lunch. Yeah, Pyle?
Besides dicing some carrots, do you want us to curl some also? A curled carrot always looks nice against a lettuce wedge and a tomato. Makes the plate look complete.
Look, Pyle, don't try to tell me how to run my business, huh? Just dice the carrots. That's all. You got that?
Yes, sir. Dice, don't curl.
Now, I gotta go over to supply for a while. And while I'm gone, I don't want none of you to touch a thing in here. Just do your work and stay away from the food. Is that clear?
Aye, Sergeant.
I said that for everyone's benefit, Pyle, but for yours in particular.
Ted Hook?
At ease, men. At ease. Where's Sergeant Hacker?
He's over at supply, sir.
Oh, that's too bad. I have an early staff meeting, and I'd like to get some breakfast in a hurry. So would one of you men get me a cheese omelet, a side order of bacon, coffee, and a white toast, please?
Don't anybody look at me. I don't know nothing about making an omelet.
That makes 2 of us. I couldn't even heat up a frozen dinner.
Well, looks like you draw the short straw, Gome.
Oh, I don't know, fellers. Cooking up a little old omelet and a mess of bacon's one thing. But you all heard what Sergeant Hacker said. He said for us not to touch a thing. Not one single solitary thing till he got back.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sergeant.
You've already had your breakfast?
Yes, I have to get an early start.
But I wasn't here. I mean, who did the cooking?
That's just what I was going to ask you, Sergeant. I'd like to see the man who made this breakfast.
I think I know who it was, sir. I'll be right back. You did it, right, Pyle? You cooked the Colonel's breakfast?
Well, yes, sir. But you see...
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Don't touch a thing in my kitchen. So what do? You take it upon yourself to cook for the Colonel. The Colonel, of all people.
But, Sergeant, honest, I wouldn't have never thought of not doing what you said, except that the Colonel...
Except that the Colonel wants to see you right away. And may I add, when he's through with you, it's my turn to have you. Come on. Colonel, sir, this is the man responsible for what you just ate.
Pyle, that was the best cheese omelet I've ever had.
Oh, all right. Thank you, sir.
The texture was perfect, and the flavor was extraordinary. Where did you ever learn to cook like that?
I guess you have to give all the credit to Grandma Pyle. I used to follow her around when I was just a little feller and watch her put in a pinch of this and a pinch of that. I guess I learned everything I know from her.
Well, it's a pity we don't have her on the Corps, Pyle. But we've got you, and that's good enough for me. You deserve a lot of credit, too, Sergeant. Imagine taking a Marine who's been around the base for years and putting him where he can really perform. Congratulations. You've discovered a great hidden gift.
Thank you, sir.
Someday you're going to have to tell me what you did to make that bacon so unusual, Pyle. My wife would love to know.
Oh, there really ain't nothing to it, sir. Just tell her that while the bacon's sizzling, sprinkle a little sugar on it. Makes it all kind of crispy and sweet.
Marvelous. Just marvelous. Sergeant, you should see what you can do about getting Pyle on permanent duty here. With a cook like him in your kitchen, I may come around more often. And if things keep on improving, I may even put in a word about making yours the official mess for high-level functions. Good day.
I'm glad everything worked out all right, Sergeant. Still and all, I know I shouldn't have touched that food when you told me not to, but I was in kind of a spot, what with the Colonel wanting his breakfast and all.
You did exactly right, Pyle.
What?
This was a test.
A test?
I wanted to see if you had the initiative to face a problem on your own, and you did.
Well, I'm real glad that you're pleased, Sergeant.
The important thing is you pleased the Colonel, Pyle, and like he just said, you ought to stay on here permanent.
Well, that's very flattering, but I just couldn't leave Sergeant Carter's platoon after all these years. I just couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't? This could be a big break for you, Pyle. By the way, did your grandmother teach you to make any other things?
Oh, yeah, lots of things, like peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Chicken fricassee.
Gold. I struck gold. Who would have thought that a knucklehead like Pyle would turn into such a cooking wizard?
So what's the problem? Just tell Carter you want Pyle. He'll be happy to get rid of him.
No, he won't. Carter won't ever give anything up as long as he knows somebody else wants it. He'll hold back just out of spite. Sure, let another guy make points with the Colonel. No, I gotta play it cool.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But how do you outfox a guy like Carter?
There's two ways to handle a fella like that. One, you gotta fight dirty. Two, you gotta fight downright filthy. I think I'll use them both. Yes, you gotta get me off the hook.
Pyle ain't getting to you, is he?
Please, I'm begging you. You gotta take him back.
Oh, come on. You got 3 more days. A bet's a bet. I won fair and square.
Okay. I'll make a deal with you. We'll bet again. Our usual best out of 3. Only this time, if you lose, you take Pyle back right now, and I never get him again, never. And if you win, well, I'll keep Pyle for as long as he's stationed on this base.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
You've been out in the sun too long or something? You take a chance on getting stuck with Pyle for good?
Or getting rid of him for good.
Wait a minute. If I lose, Pyle never gets mess duty, and I don't get any relief from him at all.
It's a 50-50 proposition. You could win.
Getting rid of Pyle once and for all. It's worth it.
Okay. Our usual best out of 3. Toss.
Right. Call.
Tails. Heads.
Oh, no. What are you griping about? You won, didn't you? We're even.
Yeah, great. I mean, yeah, great. Maybe my luck is changing.
Don't be so sure of that. This is the one that counts. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I never beat you that quick before.
Couldn't we make it best 3 out of 5?
Nothing doing. It was your idea, Pyle. It's all yours.
Couldn't we try it just for a month?
No, sir. You got Pyle. You know, you were crazy to make a bet like that, Charlie. Crazy. But bless you for it.
The man I've been looking for.
I am? Golly, Sergeant, if it's about them carving knives, I just want you to know I'm fixing to go in there and sharpen them.
And run the risk of cutting your fingers? Forget about it. As a matter of fact, forget about everything today. Today is a special day. For you, for me, for the whole base.
It is?
And do you know why? Because at long last, the Marine Corps is really going to start taking advantage of your talents on a full-time basis.
Sir?
You're being transferred, my boy. As of right now, you are a full-time member of my organization.
You mean I'm being shipped out of Sergeant Carter's platoon?
That's right, Pyle. Welcome aboard. And may this be the beginning of many cheese omelets together.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
The transfer. What a beautiful thing to behold. You know, Boyle, I've had a lot of happy times in the Marines, but this is gotta rate as the top thrill of all time.
You lose him on a simple bet. It's incredible.
But beautiful, huh? And talk about poetic justice. An apple polisher like Hacker getting stuck with an apple head like Pyle. What did I do right, huh, Boyle? What lucky star was I born under? Oh, Pyle. You're here for your transfer orders, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, here it is. Just hand it in to Sergeant Hacker when you check into the mess hall.
Yes, sir. Golly, Sergeant, it just don't seem possible, me leaving the platoon after all these years.
Well, that's the way it is in the Marines. You do your job and go where you're sent.
I know, but just the same, this is one day I was hoping never would come. I think I'm gonna cry, Sergeant.
Control yourself, Pyle. You're a Marine. You better get going. Sergeant Hacker's waiting for you at the mess hall.
Yes, sir. I'm sure gonna miss you, Sergeant. I really will. And you too, Corporal Boyle.
We'll still see each other. The mess hall ain't that far away.
It ain't the same as being together, though. But I guess I should be grateful for the years that we did have. We sure went through a lot together, didn't we, Sergeant Carter?
Yeah. Oh, well, you better get going, Pyle.
You know what I ain't gonna never forget? The time I sprained my ankle on that forced march and you had to help me back to the base. You pretty near carried me for 5 whole miles. I'll always remember that, Sergeant.
Well...
I don't care how many platoon sergeants I have while I'm in the Corps. To me, you'll always be the top sarge.
Pyle, you better go.
Yes, sir. I'll be seeing you. I hope.
Well, he's gone. This time for good. You still happy about it?
Of course I'm happy about it, Boyle. Of course I am.
Hey, Sergeant Carter, Corporal Boyle. Boy, you two are a sight for sore eyes.
Well, what do you think you're doing out here? You can get in a lot of trouble goofing off like this.
Oh, I'm not goofing off. Sergeant Hacker told me I could relax for a couple hours. Fact is, he's been real nice. But to tell you the truth, as nice as he is, I still wished I wasn't here. I sure miss the old platoon. Sergeant, ain't there any way I can get transferred back?
Well, I don't know, Pyle. Orders are orders. If the brass thinks you can contribute more to the Corps by peeling spuds, swabbing the deck, scouring GI cans, well, that's it.
Oh, I don't do none of them things. Fact is, I don't hardly do nothing except cook for the colonel.
You do what?
Ever since I was on temporary mess duty, there wasn't nobody else around, and so I had to cook the colonel's breakfast. That's when he told Sergeant Hacker not to let me go.
But I thought... Hacker's... Boyle, I'm beginning to smell a rat. And here he comes.
Hey, Pyle. Visiting with old friends? Well, all set to go back to work after your little rest period?
Yes, Sergeant.
And not so fast, Hacker. I got a few things to say to you.
Sorry, Carter. Can't stop now. We wouldn't dream of keeping the colonel waiting for his lunch. What little delicacy are we cooking today, Pyle?
That double-crossing, apple-polishing fink. He rigged the whole thing. He threw that bet. He wanted to get Pyle in the first place.
So what are you complaining about? You wanted to get rid of him.
But I never thought Hacker would use Pyle to make points with a colonel.
What difference does it make? He got what he wanted, and you got what you wanted.
That still don't give him the right to go around stealing one of my better men.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Pyle was just beginning to show a lot of promise. In time, he could have been one of the top men in my platoon. One thing. I give him the best 4 years of my life, and now he's stolen away from me right in his prime. Boyle, I want Pyle back.
Look, Pyle, we've been over all this before. You don't want to go back to your old platoon.
But, Sergeant,
But you're doing great here. The colonel is bringing officers over from other companies to eat here. We're going to be famous, Pyle.
well, that's real gratifying, Sergeant. But I miss all my old buddies. And most of all, I miss Sergeant Carter. And I hope he misses me, too.
Don't worry, Pyle. He doesn't miss you.
Well, maybe he does. After all, we was together over 4 years.
Pyle, he doesn't miss you.
I bet he does.
All right. You leave me no choice. I never wanted to tell you this, but your Sergeant Carter misses you so much that he was willing to give you to me on a bet.
Huh?
That's right. He was willing to hand you over to me on a mere flip of the coin, a cut of the cards, and a quick Indian wrestle.
I don't understand, Sergeant.
You were gambled away, Pyle. You were the stakes. Can I make it any clearer than that? Everything under control, Pyle?
Yes, sir. I was just slicing some cabbage for coleslaw.
Good. Now, when you finish that, I want you to... What's that I smell? Something burning?
Oh, my gosh. It's the bread I was baking.
Baking? So how come you got it on broil?
Sorry, I guess I made a little mistake.
You made another little mistake. You left out the yeast, too.
Sorry, Sergeant. I guess I just didn't have my mind on what I was doing.
It's not like you, Pyle. But what the heck, I guess anybody can make a mistake. But let's get with the program, boy. Something go down the wrong way, sir?
No, somebody salted my bacon.
Salted your... But you ordered your bacon with sugar on it.
Unfortunately, the sugar ended up in my omelet.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Frankly, the food in this mess hall has been going downhill for the past few days. One morning, the toast is burned. The next morning, the coffee isn't perked. And this morning, everything's wrong. Shall we go, gentlemen?
I hate to see you go away hungry, sir. Isn't there anything I can whip up for you?
No, thank you. We don't have time.
He's got to go.
I know.
Look, I don't hate him. I really don't. It's gone beyond that. It's just kind of a numb, dead feeling, like after you've cried a lot. Gotta figure out some scheme to make Carter take him back.
Hey, Sarge, why don't you try the honest approach, just as a change of pace?
Honest? With Carter? Bite your tongue.
Well, he knows you pulled a fast one when you grabbed Pyle away. You run out of sneak attacks. I think the best thing to do now is level with him.
Level with him? That's right. There's no point in stewing about it. If you want Pyle back that bad, lay it on the line. He played you dirty, and you shouldn't let him get away with it.
You know something? You make a lot of sense, Boyle. Pyle belongs to me, and I ain't about to let Hacker put one over on me. I'll have it out with him right now. What are you doing here?
Well,
You just came over to gloat a little, huh? Well, I want you to know something, Hacker. I was just on my way over to see you. I want you to know that I'm wise to that crummy little trick you played. Taking a man out of my platoon who's a good cook so you can make points with a colonel.
But
and
Vince...
how did you do it, huh? By lying and cheating. And worst of all, you violated best out of 3, which is pretty dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
You're right, Vince. Now, when you're right, you're right. I did take Pyle out of your platoon to make points with the colonel. But is that so terrible? Can you blame me? Aren't we all trying to better ourselves? But let's face it, it's not worth it, Vince. I have to live with you and myself. So I'll tell you what. If you want Pyle back, you can have him.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't take him back if my life depended on it.
Are you sure, Vince?
Sure, I'm sure.
But you said...
Forget it.
He's gone.
Huh? Hey, Hacker, where you running? We didn't finish.
But you said that...
I said. You didn't hear all I gotta say. Hacker, I'm gonna show you the kind of guy you're dealing with. Best out of 3 as usual, but the way it should be done. Honest, no cheating. If you lose, you get Pyle for keeps. If I lose, I'll take him back, as much as I'd hate to. That's right, Hacker. And you want to know why? Because I'm a bigger man than you are. That's why. Call.
Heads.
You win. That's gonna be hard to beat. Here goes.
Okay, this is for all the marbles.
Right.
What happened?
You beat me fair and square. That's what happened. I got Pyle back.
Hey, Sergeant.
Well, hi, Pyle. You're back, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, report to the barracks. You got the same bunk as usual.
Thank you, sir. Sergeant, I just want to tell you that I'm happy to be back, even though you may not feel the same way.
What makes you say a thing like that, Pyle?
Well, Sergeant Hacker told me about the betting and how the one that loses gets me. But I don't mind. I really don't. You may be the loser, but just being back in the platoon, well, I figure I'm the winner.
Pyle, I think you might be interested to know that the Sarge lost that last bet on purpose. He wanted you back, so he threw the bet to make sure.
Huh?
That's right. I just thought you'd like to know it.
Pyle! Is it true, Sergeant?
Pyle.
Is it true you lost
Pyle.
on purpose?
Pyle!
You wanted me back? You really did?
Pyle, get over to the barracks and stow your gear, will you?
You did miss me. I knew it. I just knew it.
Move, Pyle! Move, 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 move!
Yes, sir, Sergeant. And it sure is good to be back home again.
Big mouth!
Here you are, Sergeant. I sure hope you like it.
Okay, Pyle. Now we'll see what all the fireworks were about. Are you sure you made them this way for the Colonel?
Yes, sir. That's the way I always make an omelet.
It is, huh?
Well, what do you think?
Pyle, from now on, I think you better confine your household duties to sweeping. Get a broom.
You mean you don't like it?
Get a broom on the double.
Yes, sir.
Pretty bad, huh?
Are you kidding? This is the greatest omelet I ever tasted.
I don't get it. Why didn't you tell him?
And start the whole thing again with the Colonel finding out? You know something else, Boyle? They tell me he also bakes like a dream.
Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. starring Jim Neighbors as Gomer Pyle. Also starring Frank Sutton as Sergeant Carter.
Thank you. I usually wind up my show with a community sing where everybody in the audience gets together and sings along with me. See, my name's Jerry Ball, and in a community sing, they always have a bouncing ball. Well, what do you say we start off with one that everybody knows, an old favorite, Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Everybody knows that. How about, I'll tell you what, let's divide the audience up into three groups. And we'll have a contest. One group here, and here's two group, and here's number 3 group. Now, the first group starts with row, row, row your boat. And when they say boat, second group says row, row, row your boat, but you keep singing gently down the stream. And then when they say boat, the third group comes in with row, row, row your boat. Then we'll have a whole chorus there. Okay, let's try it. Row, row, row your boat, row, row, row you gently down the stream, row. First group there, if you don't come in, start it with row, row, row your boat, then the second group wouldn't know where to come in there. So let's try it. Let's try it real loud, everybody. Row, row, row your boat, row, row gently down the stream, row, row merrily. Let's do it once. Let's try it once more, everybody. Now I'll tell you. I'll give you a little count off there. And row, row, row your boat. Your boat gently down the row. Well, I guess that's about it for the show tonight. We got another show that comes on in 15 minutes, and we'll see you then. Thank you, and see you.
Val, I don't know why those people weren't singing with you, because you were wonderful, just wonderful. Well, I could listen to you all night.
You're not related to me, are you?
I don't think so. My name's Gomer Pyle. I'm from Mayberry.
Well, it's nice to know you, Gomer. Thanks for the kind words.
And I meant every bit of them. I don't know why those people wouldn't sing with you, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to be here every evening I can.
I wish I could say the same.
Huh?
After the next show, that's it. They canceled me. Well, nice to meet you, Gomer. Thanks again.
But, Mr. Ball, excuse me, sir, but the sign outside says you're going to be here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but the man inside said I'm through after tonight.
Well, I sure can't understand why. I just love your banjo playing, and you got a lot of nice songs.
Well, he's got a business to run here, and I just haven't been bringing in any customers. It's no surprise. It's getting to be the story of my life.
You mean it's happened before?
Yeah, ever since me and my partner split up. Miller and Ball, the dynamite duo, that was us. And Miller left, and the dynamite fizzled into a wet firecracker. I don't know what it is. As a single, I just can't seem to cut it.
But you're good. You're really good. All you need's a little time to prove it.
It's not easy when you get the hook after 2 nights.
But don't you have an agreement with him for the 2 whole weeks?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, then he ought to make good on his promise. A man's word is his bond, and you ought to go in there and tell him so.
I don't think I want to do that.
But, Mr. Ball, you deserve a chance.
Just call me Jerry, Gomer. I'm not used to respect.
But you should be respected. Why, you've got a lot of talent.
Are you sure you're not a relative? Thank you. Thank you very much. I usually end my act with a community sing, where everybody joins in. See, in a community sing, they have a bouncing ball. But I guess you're all a little tired, so I'll just say goodnight.
Wait a minute. We ain't tired. We'd all like a community sing, wouldn't we, everybody? There ain't nothing like singing to get folks friendly. So you just get it started, Jerry, and we'll join right in with you.
Thank you, but I don't think they're in the mood for it, really. I guess I just...
Oh, sure they are. You just get started and watch us.
Well, okay. Here's one I'm sure everybody knows. Hello, Dolly.
Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Come on, sing. I know you can. Looking swell. You too, Dolly. I can tell. Dolly. That's good. Come on. Hey, you folks, come on, sing. Still going strong. That's good. Room sway. See, there you sing real good. Playing one of your own favorite songs from way back. Come on now, you're not gonna let that table sing more than you are you? Come on. They're singing louder than you are. Come on. Dolly will never go away again. You too, come on, let's sing. Hello, Dolly. See, there you got good boys. You too, come on. Nice to have you back where you belong. Yeah, that's it. You're looking swell. Yeah, that's good. Come on, you all are singing. Come on. Dolly, you're still growing. You're still growing. That's good. Hey, come on.
Just a minute. Something's going on out there. I'll call you back.
Swaying on the band, swaying one of your old favorite songs from way back.
What's happening?
Find your empty man, brother. Dolly will never go away again. Hey, one more time. One more time. Come on. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell.
It's wonderful. Just wonderful. Then it's all settled. You'll finish out for 2 weeks.
Gosh, Mr. Randazzo, that's great. Thank you.
Let me tell you, I heard that joint jumping like I've never heard it before. I don't know how you guys worked it out, but it was great. I want the both of you here to do the same thing every night. I was sitting in the office and I heard all that sound and all.
Mr. Randazzo, the both of us?
That's right, the both of you.
Well,
I think there's been a mistake, Mr. Randazzo. You see, I just happened to be out there in the audience tonight.
Okay, so you just happen to be in the audience tomorrow night and the night after. Hey, that's a great gimmick. You up on the stage and you working down the crowd?
Mr. Randazzo, Gomer's a Marine, not a performer. I mean, he was nice enough to help me through one show, but I can't ask him to come in here and work every night.
And you really don't need it, because Mr. Ball here's a star all by himself.
All by himself, he's a bum. The customers want to see you together. That's what I want to buy.
There's just no guarantee Gomer could be here every night.
That's right. I'm not always sure I can get a pies.
Then you don't think you can make it?
Well, I don't see how. Me being a Marine.
Well, that's too bad. I sure wish you could work something out. Well, when you finish tonight, kid, drop in. I'll have your check ready.
Well, that's showbiz.
Well, I'm sorry, Jerry, but I just couldn't make a promise like that.
That's not your fault. At least you made my last show a good one. Well, nice meeting you, Gomer. Thanks for everything.
Who? Rode in her swan? Oh, come on, Norm. What are you trying to do to me?
Mr. Randazzo, excuse me, but please don't do anything about replacing Mr. Ball yet. I want to talk to my sergeant, and I'll let you know.
What do you want, Pyle?
Well, sir, as you know, I've got the guard duty tonight, but something real important's come up, and, well, Private Hummel said he'd take it for me. That is, if it's all right with you.
I don't know, Pyle. I don't go for changing the duty roster unless it's a matter of life and death. It ain't military.
Well, in a way, it is a matter of life and death.
Huh?
Oh, yes, sir. You see, it's real important. I've got this friend I want to help out, and it means so much to him, and, well, I sure would appreciate it, Sergeant, so can I please?
All right, if it's that important.
Well, it is, and thank you very much, Sergeant. I just knew you'd understand.
He probably ran into some poor sick guy somewhere, and he's gonna be up all night feeding him hot chicken soup.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never
probably all wondering why I have a Marine for a partner. Well, I figure the way I sing, I need all the protection I can get. Okay, Gomer, go out there and let's get them going. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you.
Hey, the joint's really swinging tonight.
Yeah, sounds great. I wonder...
The other night, dear, as I was sleeping.
This is what's a matter of life and death?
Sergeant?
Well, if it ain't Tony Bennett. Pyle, the only reason I didn't blast you last night is because I don't believe in discussing military business around civilians.
But, Sergeant, if you just give me a chance to explain to
Pyle, don't give me that innocent routine. I got you dead to rights. I let you off guard duty because you said it was important. I didn't let you off to go around singing in some honky-tonk nightclub.
Golly, Sergeant, I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. It is all right for us to work on our own time, ain't it?
That's right. Moonlighting is allowed. Marines are allowed to earn extra money by working in a gas station or maybe as a busboy. That's all right. But not making a fool of yourself in some nightclub. And on top of all that, Pyle, you lied to me.
But I didn't, Sergeant.
And you're gonna pay for it, Pyle. You're gonna go out to the back fence and dig me a hole 10 feet square and 6 feet deep. And when you're through, you're gonna fill it in and then start a second one and do the same thing and then a third one. And if I ever catch you singing in that nightclub again, you're gonna find yourself digging up the entire state of California. Do you read me, Pyle?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Dismissed.
Hey, Gomer! Hey, Gomer! Hiya, partner.
Hey, Jerry, what are you doing way out here?
I was just getting ready to go inside and track you down. In all the confusion last night, I didn't have a chance to talk to you. Hey, Gomer, did we kill him or did we kill him, huh?
Jerry?
Gomer, in case I didn't tell you, thanks. Thanks for everything. Boy, it's like having a whole new lease on life.
Jerry, I was just talking with my sergeant. You know Sergeant Carter?
Sergeant Carter? Well, I'm grateful to him, too. After all, he's the one who let you do it, so thanks to him, too. Well, I'll tell you, Gomer, the main reason I came out was to show you some new songs for the show tonight. I mean, after all, we can't keep doing the same songs every show. So I'll tell you, Gomer, you look them over and we'll decide tonight. Who knows, when you get out of the Marines, we may get together a permanent act, huh? Hey, let's talk about that. Well, I'll see you. Hey, Gomer, thanks again.
Yeah?
Sergeant, I finished filling and digging, and, well, I just wondered if you wanted me to do any more.
No, that's enough. I think you get the message. Get washed up.
Sergeant, I want to apologize to you for not checking with you before I went to work in that nightclub, but I didn't lie to you, honest. I was there to help a friend, Jerry Ball, the banjo player. He just split up with his partner, and, well, he was still kind of unsure of working by himself, and, well, my singing along with him kind of gave him confidence, and, well, that's the only reason I was there, honest.
Okay, you did a good turn. You happy?
Sergeant?
What now, Pyle?
Well, Jerry's only got another week and a half in working in the green room there, and I was just wondering, what with your permission and all...
Are you kidding? Are you going to ask me what I think you're going to ask me? No, now get out of here.
But, Sergeant, it wouldn't be for very long, just long enough for Jerry to start believing in himself.
No, Pyle, you are a Marine, not a performer. Now forget it.
But he's good, Sergeant. He's really good, only he don't know it.
You know your trouble, Pyle. You are a compulsive meddler. You think everybody needs your help. Well, they don't. They'd all survive without you, and maybe a lot better.
That may be true, Sergeant, but in Jerry's case, I think he really needs somebody.
You never help a guy by becoming a crutch for him. Where do you think you guys would be? If every time one of you fouled up a job, I came running over and started helping out. You'd be helpless. You made it on your own. That's what this banjo player's got to do.
But in Jerry's case...
And if I ever catch you so much as singing one note in that club again, you'll be an old man before you set foot off this base. Do you read me, Pyle?
Yes, sir.
Hit the showers. Maybe you can wash some of them rocks out of your head.
There he is. There he is. Hey, come on, Gomer, boy. Come on, we've been waiting for you. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Ball.
Thank you. Hello, sunshine. Goodbye, rain. I've got my baby back again. No more troubles, not for me. Baby loves me, yes, sirree. Hello, Rosa. Hello, Dew. Hello, Bluebird. How are you? Hear me singing down the lane. Hello, sunshine. Goodbye, rain.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the green room. You know, at the end of my show, I always have a community sing. But I can tell by looking at you folks that you're ready right now. So what do you say, let's get started? Could I have the house lights, please? You ready, partner? Okay, here we... Okay, I know you all know this one.
Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, I can tell. Dolly, you're still growing, you're still growing. Which other words? Growing strong, I see the room.
Come on, you're not gonna let that table sing louder than you are, you?
Playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So, make her laugh, fellas, find her an empty lap. Fellas, Dolly, you'll never go away again. Everybody louder. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Everybody, come on. Everybody, come on. Come on, Bill, sing. I can't hear you. One of your old favorite songs from way back when. Oh, everybody.
Gomer, where were you?
I was out in the audience.
No, you weren't. Your table was empty.
Well, I was in the back watching you.
What did you do that for? You left me all alone up there on the stage.
That's right, and you didn't even need me.
What are you talking about? You heard Randazzo without you in
All
the act.
Mr. Randazzo wanted was a crowd-pleasing show, Jerry. And you had that audience eating out of your hand. They were singing and laughing.
What?
They loved you. And you got a real fine hand when you finished. And it was all for Jerry Ball working by himself. You've gotten so used to somebody else doing it for you that, well, you didn't even know you could do it yourself. But boy, was you doing it. And do you know who's responsible? Sergeant Carter.
Sergeant Carter?
He was the one that told me that I was being a crutch to you more than anything else. And it all worked out just like he said it would. And you did it, Jerry, and you did it all alone.
They were applauding, weren't they?
Boy, they sure were.
Son of a gun.
But, Sarge, Pyle would never sing in here again. Not after you ordered him not to.
You're forgetting one thing. Pyle has got a soft heart and a soft head to match. It's a set. And I might just bring him back here. And if I catch him...
Hey, Sergeant, Corporal.
Boy, I'll get the MPs.
The MPs?
You heard me. Get moving. Pyle, I gave you orders not to sing here again.
Oh, no, Sergeant. I didn't come here to sing or nothing. Cross my heart. I just came here to try the things you told me about me not being a crutch. I didn't sing a note.
Out, Pyle. Let's go.
Hiya, fellas. Don't tell me I bet this is Sergeant Carter, right?
Uh-huh. Sergeant, this is Jerry Ball, the banjo player I was telling you about.
Sergeant, I want to tell you it is a real pleasure to meet you. Gomer tells me I have you to thank for everything that happened tonight. I don't mind telling you I was plenty scared when I looked out and he wasn't sitting there. And then when I didn't hear him singing, well, it threw me.
You mean he didn't sing tonight?
No, that's just it, and I was scared. But then he told me what you said about not helping me, and, well, you were right, it worked. I went on by myself, and it worked. You sure know about human nature. No, I mean it. It's a real talent being able to handle people. But I guess that's just part of being a sergeant, huh? You know, when you get out of the service, you ought to go into show business. A fella like you could go real far as a manager. You know, handling show people just like you do with Marines.
I bet you'd really be good at it, Sergeant.
Here they are, Sarge.
Huh? Who?
Well, the MPs for Pyle.
What's the matter with you, Boyle? There ain't nothing here I can't handle myself. But you said, never mind what I said. Send him away. A theatrical manager, huh? Now, whatever put an idea like that into your head?
Well, you certainly have all the qualifications, leadership, you're intelligent, you're authoritative.
You're understanding.
You're shrewd.
You're honest.
You're personable.
You're thoughtful.
I'm modest.
You're modest.
You're imaginative.
You're clean.
I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I...
He's not bad, you know.
He's doing real good now. Mr. Randazzo just gave him a raise. Do you know he's making $250 a week now?
No kidding. Hey, that's great.
Sergeant, do you think you might do what Jerry said?
Huh? What's that?
Become a manager someday.
Oh, that, well, who knows?
It sounds like a real good business. Why, if you was to be Jerry's manager, you'd get a percent of everything that he makes.
I know that, Pyle. A manager gets 10%. Let's see, 10% of $250, that's $25. I'd only get $25, and he'd get $225 just for singing?
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
Yo, Napot, Kivanuk.
No, Yonoput, Kivanok. You see, in Hungarian, the accent's always on the first syllable.
And that means hello?
Well, technically, it means I wish you good day. Hey, we better get going. That bus leaves at 3:10.
Don't you think we ought to get something to eat first?
Not on your life. We gotta save plenty of room for my mama's Hungarian cooking. Chicken, paprikash, palancinta, silvash gombots.
Silver what?
Silvash gombots. That's plum dumplings. Look, say silvash.
Silvash.
Gombots.
Gumboats.
Good, Gomer. We'll make a Hungarian out of you yet. Try to remember how to say, I wish you good day.
All right. Now, don't tell me. Yo, Napot, silver gumboats.
You just wish me plum dumplings.
Better practice some more on the bus.
Come on. Mama.
Let me look at you. You have lost weight. You are falling away to nothing.
Mama, I haven't lost any weight.
He hasn't lost any weight, he says. He's nothing but skin and bones.
Mama, I want you to meet my buddy, Gomer Pyle.
Oh, how do you do?
Kiva, Napot,
Jona Putkivanok.
That's it.
Oh, he speaks perfect Hungarian. Thank heaven Leo has found a friend. Now, when he is away from home, you can make him eat.
Mama, I haven't lost any weight.
Oh, Papa, Leo's home.
Aha! Oh, hey, the Marines, they feed you good. You gained weight.
Papa, I haven't gained any weight.
Of course not. He's lost weight.
What do you mean? I know when my own son gains weight.
We go through this every weekend. Mama thinks I'm Laurel, and Papa thinks I'm Hardy. Papa, I'd like you to meet my friend Gomer Pyle. He's going to spend the weekend with us.
Welcome to our home.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, where's Anna?
Where she always is.
Oh, that again.
She can stay in her room for 100 years, and we still won't let her go out with what's-his-name.
Yesterday, I tried fainting, and she still wouldn't come down. Oh, Leo, now that you have brought home a friend, maybe you can make her come out. At least long enough for me to sweep under her bed.
Okay, Mama, I'll give it a try. Come on, Gomer, I may need your help. We got a slight family problem. My sister wants to get married in the worst way. But as you can see, my parents aren't exactly crazy about the boy. The problem is that he belongs to another Hungarian family that my family's been feuding with for years. It started in the old country.
I know about feuds. I've seen lots of them down south.
Well, anyway, it's a stalemate. Mama and Papa won't even allow his name to be spoken, and Anna just sits in her room and broods. Anna, it's me, Leo. The other side of no man's land.
Leo.
Anna, you look great.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to see you.
Anna, I want you to meet my good friend, Gomer Pyle.
Hello, Gomer.
Hey, Miss Anna.
The Cold War's still on, huh?
No, it's the same old story. Mama and Papa are still living in the last century.
I know. But you're never going to solve anything this way.
But it's so ridiculous that we have to suffer for a feud that started years and years ago.
Why don't you come downstairs and have dinner with the family?
Leo, you don't know what it's like. Every time I get near them, we start fighting.
Come on downstairs. Out of courtesy to our guests.
It'd be a real honor to have you eat with us, Miss Anna.
Come on.
Well, all right. But if they say one word, just one word, I warn you, I'm leaving.
Okay. Come on.
More paprikash, Leo.
Oh, no thanks, Mama. I've had it.
Gomer?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Two big Marines, and they both eat like pigeons.
Well, I've had second and third helpings on everything.
Can you still breathe a little?
Well, yes, ma'am.
Then you're not full yet.
You can leave the table under your own power. Mama gets insulted.
Anna? My big eater. A fly gets more nourishment.
What do you expect? She don't open her mouth to talk. Why should she open it to eat? I'm beginning to wonder if she has a mouth. She must have. I hear her brushing her teeth in the morning.
I'm warning you, Papa, don't start up with me.
Ah, she talks. She does have a mouth.
If she has a mouth, then she also has ears. Ears to listen to good sense.
Mama, Papa, one word about Paul, and I'm leaving this table.
No. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what's his name's name.
Whether you like it or not, he does have a name, and his name is...
You say that once more, and you're no longer my daughter.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Now, I ask you, is this a way for a girl to talk to her father? I ask you.
Well, I always say that there's two sides to every argument.
Who asked you?
Hold it. Now, let's change the subject. Gomer and I came down here for the weekend to enjoy it, so let's enjoy it.
All right. We enjoy.
Would anybody like to hear a funny story? Well, this happened a long time ago when I was just a little boy. I had this old cousin Malcolm, and he was the stubbornest thing that ever was. Anyway, old Malcolm, he never would admit up to nothing. And one day, we was down playing at the blacksmith shop where we wasn't supposed to, and the blacksmith, he was over there hammering on a horseshoe. Well, he stuck it in the fire, and he got it just as red hot as it could be, and then he hammered on it a while, and then he put it down over there. Well, old Malcolm didn't see this. And in a little while, he went over there, and he picked up this horseshoe. Well, he dropped it real fast like that, and the blacksmith turned to him and says, "Uh-huh," says, "you burnt yourself, didn't you?" No, Malcolm says, no, sir. He says, it just don't take me long to look at a horseshoe. Wasn't that funny?
It is not funny when a girl talks to her father like that.
Papa!
Papa, wait. Look, why don't we all go into the living room and we'll stretch out a little bit, okay?
All right, that's a good idea. We'll go into the living room.
Hey, sit down, Gomer. Mama, where's Gomer going to sleep tonight?
Well, I don't want to put anybody out. I can sleep on the couch here.
Oh, no, you're a guest. A guest don't sleep on the couch.
Of course not. You should have your own room. Leo will sleep with Papa, and Anna will sleep with me, and Gomer can have Anna's room.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Why not?
Well, because my bed is very hard, and you might not be very comfortable.
Oh, well, I don't mind. I like a hard bed. Really, I do.
But that's not the only reason. I mean, there's a dog that lives next door. He barks very loud. He might wake you.
Well, I don't want to be any trouble to anybody.
Well, there's no trouble. You sleep in Anna's room. You have privacy.
But I don't think that's a very good idea.
There's nothing to think. It's decided.
Anna, I'm here. Anna. This is the Kovach's house, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Then who are you?
Private First Class Gomer Pyle, United States Marine Corps.
What are you doing in Anna's room?
Well...
Oh, Gomer.
Hey, Miss Anna.
Paul, come around to the kitchen. I'll let you in. Yeah. Gomer, I hate to disturb you, but could you come with me, please?
Well, who was that?
That's Paul. Just please come with me.
What?
I'll explain everything.
And this is the way... And this is the way that you two get together all the time?
It's the only way. Since our parents won't let us go out with each other, we have to meet in secret. So every night after everyone's asleep, Paul comes by.
Golly, you really must want to see each other awful bad.
Oh, Gomer, if we couldn't at least see each other, we'd rather be dead.
Oh, don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Anna? Anna?
Mama, hurry, you go. Oh?
Tomorrow night.
Yes, hurry, go. Go.
Anna, where are you?
Oh, Gomer. Gomer, just sit down. Sit down.
Anna.
Would you like some more milk, Gomer?
Anna, thank heaven you are all right.
What's going on, Mama?
What's the matter?
What's everybody so excited about?
When I saw you weren't in the bed, I thought heaven knows what.
Oh, Mama, that's silly. I just couldn't sleep, so I came down here. And Gomer's here because he couldn't sleep either. So we decided we'd have a little milk and cookies and talk. Isn't that right, Gomer?
Yes, ma'am.
You both couldn't sleep?
Oh, we've been having such a nice conversation. We completely forgot about the time. Turns out we have a lot in common. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I can sleep now. Good night, Gomer. I certainly enjoyed our talk.
Me too.
Good night, Mama. Papa, Leo.
Going to bed, too.
Oh. Well, I guess I could get some sleep now myself. Good night.
Night.
Papa, did you hear? Anna and Gomer, they have a lot in common. When a girl and a boy have an interesting talk and they have a lot in common, it could lead to something interesting.
You mean Anna and Gomer could be...
Could be?
But he's not even Hungarian.
Who cares?
He has no job.
He's a Marine, no? And best of all, he can make her forget what's his name.
Dat is nooit serieus. Van Juvaladó brengen, maar dan niet. Leijön a Gomer, beszélek vele, és minden. Mama, he's coming down. Now you let me do the talking, huh?
Whenever you do the talking, you don't know when to stop. Better I should do it.
I'm the head of the house. It's my job to talk to the boy who wants to marry with my daughter.
She's my daughter, too.
Morning, Miss Kovac.
Sit down. Help yourself. Sit down.
My goodness, everything looks so nice. I don't know what to have first.
Have a little of everything, huh?
Have a lot of everything. These are Hungarian sausages. Try.
Oh, thank you.
You like Hungarian cooking?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I like it real fine.
You like Leo?
Oh, yes, sir, I certainly do.
He's like a brother to you, no?
Oh, yes, sir, he's a real good buddy, all right.
You know, Gomer, you are a very nice, settled-down boy.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, what do you expect to do when you get out of the service?
Oh, well, I'll probably go back home to Mayberry. That's where I come from, and just pick up at the gas station where I left off. My cousin Gomer owns it, so I'll probably work with him. Maybe even become a partner.
A partner in a business? Ooh.
Tell me, do you like our Anna?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I sure do. She's one of the nicest girls I ever met.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, Leo, fogja a kezed az új sógoroddal.
What?
Csak egy kicsit beszéltünk, tudod?
Igen, és megkérdeztük, hogy szeretett téged, hogy szereti az Annuskát, hogy szereti a magyar konyhát, mindeneiket mondod.
Igen, és milyen finom fiú. Ó, kell felhívni mindenki.
Esküvőt fogunk csinálni, mindenki itt lesz.
What's the matter, Leo?
Gomer, you were just being marched to the altar.
Huh?
All those questions, they were leading up to a wedding, Hungarian style.
Golly, I just thought they was making conversation.
But don't kid yourself. They're so anxious to keep her from marrying Paul, they'll jump at the first eligible man to come along.
They're that dead set against him, huh?
They're that dead set.
Golly, that is a problem.
You don't know the half of it.
Look, Leo, if your parents won't listen, why don't somebody talk to Paul's folks?
Oh, that's a good idea, except for two small things. One, his parents are just as stubborn as mine. And two, a Sabo wouldn't allow a Kovac in the house.
It's that bad, huh?
But they might talk to a stranger.
Huh?
Gomer, you could go over there.
Me?
You know our son.
Yes, sir.
Then you are always welcome in my house. Come on, please, sit up. Please. Please, sit.
What can I give you to eat? Some cookies? A piece of cake?
Oh, nothing, thank you, ma'am. I just had breakfast.
I'll give you some cake.
Our son. How long do you know him?
Well,
I'll give you some cookies, too. Here, eat.
Thank you, ma'am.
How come he never mentioned you?
Well, I just met him last night. You see, I'm also a friend of Anna Kovac's.
Anna who?
Kovac.
I would appreciate if you would please to leave my house.
Well, you see, that's the reason I came over here, was to find out how this feud started in the first place.
I am very sorry. It's something we don't talk about.
And we never talk about what's her name.
If we would knew who you are, we would never let you in.
Well, if we just sat down and discussed these...
We have nothing to discuss. If you want to know how the feud started, go ask the Kovac.
Well, if you want to know how the feud started, go ask the Sabos.
Hey, Leo, what if both families accidentally found themselves together in the same room?
What do you mean?
Well, is there a particular place your family likes to go to, like a restaurant or something?
Well, they go to Zimmerman's pretty often. That's a little Hungarian restaurant downtown.
Well, what if I invite them down there for dinner, and I invited the Zabos at the same time, you know, just to talk things out?
Forget it, Gom. You could get my folks down there easy enough, but well, how could you get the Zabos there?
Well, there is a way. It's kind of sneaky, but it is a way.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, we could get the owner of Zimmerman's to call them up and tell them that they've won a free dinner for two, just for this evening only.
Hey, that's one thing a Hungarian will never turn down. A 7-course dinner.
It's very nice for you to do this, but was not necessary.
Well, I did want to repay you for being so hospitable.
Oh, we really appreciate it. And this is our favorite place. And in the private dining room, too. Well, maybe we better get a waiter and order. Pincel?
Oh, why don't we wait a little?
Wait?
Yeah, we can sit here and talk for a while.
Talk we can do at home. They got big meals here. If we don't get started soon, we could be here all night.
We have a very nice table set up for you in the back. Thank you. But we still don't know how we won.
We didn't even know there was a contest.
Don't ask, just eat and enjoy. Compliments of Zimmerman's.
You know, Gomer, you should order the stuffed cat.
Wait a minute. Please don't go. Why don't you come and sit down?
So this is the free dinner, hmm?
Well, that part of it's true. Leo and me's paying for it.
We don't want your dinner.
Well, you don't have to eat it if you don't want to, but won't you come and sit down, please?
If they sit down, we are leaving.
Papa. All we want to do is have a little talk. So please come and sit down, please.
All right, we'll sit down. But we will not look at each other.
Well, now that we're all here together and everything, I'm sure you all know the story about Romeo and Juliet.
Wait a minute.
Please, just hear me out, because what I've got to say is very important. Maybe the most important thing in your life. Now, Romeo and Juliet happened a long time ago. But there are lots of Romeo and Juliets today, like Anna and Paul. 2 young people who love each other, and, well, their families keeping them apart. Well, now, I know you don't want the same thing to happen to them as happened to the first Romeo and Juliet, because that wasn't a very happy ending.
And in case you don't remember, they killed themselves.
What? Now, we're not saying that's going to happen.
Of course it couldn't happen. Anna wouldn't do a thing like that. She's sensible.
So is our Paul. He could never do a thing like this. Could he, Mama?
Who knows with young people today? Yes, they can do crazy things, especially when they are in love.
What are you talking about? They're all right.
No, something happened. I can feel it. I feel it, too. Yes, do not follow me.
Miss Cabo. Now, there's nothing to get upset about.
You see what you did? It's better they should be married than dead. Yes, You're not dead.
Oh, Mom, I'm fine.
I'll kill you.
What's going on? Gomer has just asked us to come by for a family discussion.
There will be no discussion. You are coming with us. Away from the girl.
And we don't want that boy near our girl.
Don't worry, he won't be.
Now, wait a minute. Don't be ashamed. Shame. Before a few seconds ago, you was all worried sick. You said you'd rather have him married than dead. How soon we forget.
We are not forgetting that they disobeyed us. They have no respect for their parents.
How can you say a thing like that? They're both over 21. Why, they could have eloped and gotten married any time they wanted to, but they didn't. They didn't want to get married without your blessings. I'd say that's the biggest respect children can give their parents.
You know, Papa, he is right. They were good children. Maybe we should give them our blessing. Huh, Papa?
Maybe.
This was a lot happier ending than Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet ended in a tragedy, but this ended happily.
Yes, this ended happily. Oh, Mrs. But this is London.
I make a toast to Gomer Pyle. Without him, our families would never get together. He's a big peacemaker.
Now I make a toast to Anna and Paul.
May they have a long and happy life together.
You know, there will be plenty more toasts when they get married. This will be the biggest wedding you ever saw.
Papa, Paul and I have discussed this, and we really don't want a big wedding.
What?
Well, we'd be much happier if it was just a small, intimate affair.
When a daughter of mine gets married, everybody must be invited.
That's right. There ain't no such thing as a small Hungarian wedding.
You know, Anna, on our side alone, there's 200 relatives. On our side, we have 250 relatives.
No buts. We hire a big hall, musicians. We'll eat, we'll drink, and we dance.
That is the custom.
Well, maybe it's the custom, but we just don't want that big a fuss.
But it's not for you to say. You are only the bride and the groom.
There really ain't any reason to get excited. I think if we all discuss this quietly...
You stay out of this. You're not even in the family. You know, he's a troublemaker.
That's right. We are a troublemaker. Here is
Gomer Pyle, U.S.M.C. Starring Jim Neighbors as Gomer Pyle. Also starring Frank Sutton as Sergeant Carter.
And the milk is here. All you have to do is warm it. Not too hot, just warm. Oh, and there's his baby food. He gets one vegetable and one fruit.
One vegetable, one fruit, right.
Honey, please.
All his toys are in the bedroom beside the crib. He sleeps most of the time, so he really shouldn't be any bother.
Don't worry about a thing, Nancy. Me and Timmy's gonna get along fine. Let's just hope that your mama's all right.
I'm sorry to impose on you like this, Gomer, but it all happened so suddenly.
Oh, we just got the call from the hospital this morning.
We called every babysitter we know. Such a short notice, that's why I had to call you.
Glad to do it. I'm really happy to help out.
We can never thank you enough. Honey, we better get going when we catch the next flight. Oh, Gomer, we'll probably catch the 6 o'clock plane tonight. That's only San Francisco, 45-minute flight. We should be back here by 7 or 7:30 at the latest.
Well, there's no need to rush, just so long as you're back by 5:30 in the morning in time for me to make reveille.
No later than 9.
Oh, and this wind-up teddy bear is his favorite toy.
Honey, see you later, Gomer.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Don't worry about a thing. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. The old gray goose is dead. She died in the mill pond. She died in the mill pond. She died in the mill pond, standing on her head. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. The old gray goose is dead.
Hello? Gomer, this is Howie. How's Timmy?
Oh, he's fine. He's just fixing to go back to sleep. But how's Nancy's mother?
Why, she's okay with just appendix, so they got it in time. Gomer, we're going to get back a little later than I thought tonight.
Oh, well, that's perfectly all right. I've got until 5:30. See, it's 10 o'clock now, so if you catch the next plane, you should be back here before midnight.
That's just it, Gomer. They're not flying. There's too much fog. We're borrowing my mother's car, and we're driving back tonight, but the soonest we could get there, it'd be 5 in the morning, and that could make you late for reveille.
Well, then what I better do is just call Sergeant Carter and tell him I'm going to be a little bit late. I'm sure he'll understand.
Huh? All right, all right. Company B, Sergeant Carter here.
Sergeant Carter, this is me, Gomer. Were you sleeping?
No, I was playing polo.
You were sleeping, weren't you?
What do you want, Pyle?
I was hoping you wouldn't be sleeping, because if you was sleeping, I sure wouldn't want to wake you up.
Well, I was, and you did. Now, what do you want?
Oh, well, Sergeant, I've got this problem. You see, there's a chance that I might be just the teeniest bit late for reveille. And so I wanted to check with you to see if it'd be all right if I come in around 6 o'clock. You see...
What do you mean, 6? You think this is a bank? You're a Marine, and we open for business at 5:30, reveille. And if you ain't here, you'll be listed as AWOL.
But, Sergeant...
AWOL, Pyle, which makes you subject to a possible court-martial and a term in a brig. Is that clear? Now, just be here. He's gonna be a little late. He's gonna be a little late.
Looks like I just made it. I waited till the last minute, but this little feller's folks never did show up. So what I'm about to do is go ask Sergeant Carter if it's all right if he stays here till they come and pick him up. I'm sure it'll be okay. Sergeant? Sergeant Carter? It's me, Gomer.
Huh?
What I tried to tell you on the phone was that Private Riley and his wife had to go to San Francisco, and they left their little baby for me to take care of. Well, they're going to be a little bit delayed, and, well, I couldn't be in 2 places at once, so there wasn't nothing else for me to do except bring the little baby back here with me. I hope that's all right. He won't be any trouble. He's the nicest little baby you ever did see. All we need is a place for him to stay, and well, Riley will be by and pick him up just as soon as he can. So I'll just take him over to the barracks with me for a while, okay? Is it all right, Sergeant? Oh, thank you, Sergeant. I just knew you'd understand. That's just reveille. That don't mean that you have to get up. That's the Marines only.
Holy smokes.
It's Riley's baby. He got stuck up north, and I had to bring him here. It's all right, though, because I checked with Sergeant Carter. Hey, would one of you fellers hand me that diaper out of that bag and throw it over my shoulder? I'll be burping him in a minute. Is that good?
All right, come on, move. Dress it up there. Come on, dress it up. Let's go, let's move. All right, roll call and sound off.
It's all right, Sergeant. He's just getting used to his new surroundings. And they're supposed to cry a little bit. It's good for their throat and eyes. I guess he wants to get a good look at Timmy. He didn't get to see the little feller too well last night.
Pyle!
Ain't he cute, Sergeant?
Pyle, you're out of your mind. You need medical care. What is this?
Well, it's Private Riley's baby, Sergeant.
You brought a baby on the base?
But I checked with you, Sergeant, and you said it'd be all right.
What are you talking about? What did you check with me? What?
Well, don't you remember? I came in right before Reveille this morning, and I told you that Private Riley and his wife had to rush up to San Francisco on account of her mother was sick, and they left their baby for me to take care of. And, well, you said it'd be all right if I kept him here in the barracks.
I said that?
Well, sure, Sergeant. I came right up to your bunk and explained the whole thing, and, well, you nodded all the time.
Then I must have been asleep. Can't you tell when a guy's asleep?
Well, I'm sorry, Sergeant, but when I phoned you and told you I was going to be late, you said I'd be listed as AWOL, and, well, I just had no choice.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Well, I left Private Riley a note and told him that I had the baby here with me. And, well, he said he'd be back about 5 o'clock, and it's almost 6 now, so he ought to be coming along any time now.
What do we do with a baby in the meantime? A baby in the barracks. Ain't there some way we can call Riley and tell him to get here faster?
Well, he's on the road.
Well, what about relatives? Does he have any relatives we can get to take the kid?
Well, no, Sergeant. That's the reason they called me.
Oh, brother.
Sarge, phone call for Pyle. It's Riley.
You see, Sergeant, he's home, and he's all set to come down here and pick up Timmy. I'll get it right away.
What's that? It's a zebra. What do you think it is?
The whole transmission? Well, I guess it can't be helped. Well, you just do the best you can, and we'll take real good care of Timmy till you get here. Well, bye.
Well?
I'm sorry, Sergeant, but I think we're going to have little Timmy with us a little longer than we figured. Riley's car broke down, and he's getting it fixed.
Okay, that does it. The kid goes, I don't know where, but he goes. To a hospital or home, someplace they can look after a baby.
But, Sergeant, I don't...
Look, Pyle, I've got a colonel's inspection, and I ain't about to get caught with a baby on the premises. Let's see, babies.
Now, Sergeant, I'm not really sure that's such a good idea.
Huh?
Putting Timmy with strangers. I heard about a little baby once that same thing happened to, and it frightened him so bad that he was affected for the rest of his life. Every time he walks into a strange place today, he breaks out in hives, and he's 32 years old. Now, we wouldn't want to be responsible for turning little Timmy into a blotched-up grown-up, would we?
Sarge, what's the story? What's going to happen?
Sergeant, how could you take a little sweet baby like this and send him away? Sweet, sweet, sweet. You know why babies smell so good, Sergeant? You'd smell good, too, if you was sprinkled with talcum all day long. You know something? There ain't nothing as smooth and soft as a little baby's skin. You want to touch him, Sergeant?
No, Pyle, I want to get rid of him. I've got an inspection, remember?
Well, he'll be all right back here, won't he, Sergeant? I mean, they never do inspect back here, do they?
Pyle, they don't have to see him. All they got to do is hear him.
Well, he'll be all right, Sergeant. Let me go get him some breakfast. Some nice warm milk and strained potatoes to keep him nice and quiet. I'll be right back.
Oh, wait a minute. Sergeant Hacker will be at the mess hall. All I need is for that big mouth to find out I got a kid stashed here.
Well, I won't say one word.
No, I better handle it. You and Boyle take turns watching the kid while the others get breakfast. And remember, not a word about nothing to nobody. I'm trying to keep him quiet.
Well. If it ain't the star boarder and champion chowhound himself. And beating the crowd. How many eggs this morning, champ? 1 or 2? Dozen.
No eggs. I'm going light.
Oh, just a side of beef and a gallon of chili, huh?
Could you get me a glass of warm milk and some strained potatoes?
What?
Warm milk and strained potatoes.
Are you on a diet or something?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what kind of diet is it? What's it for?
Oh, nothing special. I just been going heavy on the chow lately, and I thought I'd take it easy for a while, that's all. Well, can I have it or can't I?
Oh, sure. See Pete in the kitchen. Warm milk and strained potatoes. Warm milk and strained potatoes. I wonder what's wrong.
Well, like you said, Sarge, you're just going easy.
Think a minute. Who needs food like that? People with ulcers.
You think that...
That's it. The guy's got himself an ulcer. Sure, that's why he's on that diet, and he doesn't want anybody to know. You see, Jensen, That's the way it goes. All those years of steaming and churning inside finally caught up. The poor guy's got himself an ulcer. How you doing, Pyle?
Just fine, Sergeant.
Sergeant Carter was in before getting some, warm milk and strained potatoes.
Uh-huh. Well, excuse me, Sergeant.
Relax, Pyle. I know the whole story, everything.
You mean he told you all about it?
How can you hide a thing like that?
Well, I'm sure glad he told you. After all, it's nothing to be the least bit ashamed of.
Of course not. When you got a problem like that, you ought to let your buddies pitch in and help out.
That's exactly what I've been saying all along.
Who's taking care of him? The doctor on the base?
No, just mostly Corporal Boyle and me. The sergeant wanted us to keep it amongst ourselves. He was afraid if word got out, he might lose his stripes.
Yeah, I guess it could be the end of him around here. But still, he ought to have a doctor.
Well, there's really no need. The only time he ever complains is when his tummy's empty.
That's when he takes the hot milk, huh?
Well, not hot, just nice and warm.
Boy, I never would have guessed. But you've been in on this all along, huh, Pyle?
Uh-huh. It was me that carried him onto the base this morning.
Really? Well, you go eat your breakfast. I'm going to go up and look in on him.
Come on. Here you go, sweetheart. Hey, that's pretty good. Look at him, Sarge. He's almost asleep. Come on.
When is Riley gonna get here? That must be him now.
Hiya, Vince.
What are you doing here?
Now, look, you gotta stop being so jumpy. That's the worst thing in the world for it.
What are you talking about?
Relax, will you relax? I know all about it. Pyle told me.
Pyle told you? I'll kill him.
Now, you see, there you go again. You gotta settle down. I only came over here to help you. Here, I brought you this, heavy cream.
Heavy cream?
Best thing in the world for it. I ought to know. My uncle had one.
Your uncle?
Yeah. Now, that's exactly what you ought to take for your ulcer.
Huh?
Come on, Vince. Warm milk, strained potatoes. What else could it be, huh? What else?
Sure. What else? It's my ulcer.
The only thing I don't understand is why you couldn't come right out and tell me. Huh? What, are you proud or something? How long have we known each other? 7, 8 years?
Is something like that.
Then why all the secrecy? You're acting like an old lady. I mean, what are friends for?
Well, just wasn't thinking, Charlie. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming to see
well,
me.
now, wait a minute. You want any strained foods, any warm milk, any cottage cheese, anything at all, you just say the word, you hear?
Right.
Right, okay. Hey, and Vince, listen, you stay off that roughage, you hear?
Right.
Okay. Hey, oh, yeah, wait, and another thing that's nice and bland. You know what?
What?
Angel food cake. My aunt used to make it for my uncle. Angel food cake.
I'll get some.
No, you won't, because I'm going to make it for you. I'm going to bake you an angel food cake. I insist. We're going to see this thing through together, pal.
Oh, thanks a lot, Charlie.
One special angel food cake coming right up. You hear that, Vince? I'm going to make you an angel food cake.
Hacker. He's gonna bake me an angel food cake.
I want that oven at 350 exact, not 349 or 351, 350. That's the best for an angel food cake. I'm making Sergeant Carter an angel food cake.
You won't see me, Sergeant?
Oh, yeah, pal. I spoke to Sergeant Carter, and I'm fixing him up with some of those bland foods that he needs. I'm also giving him a little treat, an angel food cake. Tell him it'll be ready in about an hour, huh?
An angel food cake? For a baby?
Yeah, when you got a condition like...
Really, all he needs is some warm milk. Say, did you get to see the little fella in the back room when you was over talking to Sergeant Carter? Well, he was probably sleeping. It's really a shame you didn't get to see him, though, because he ain't gonna be here too much longer. Riley will probably be by for him any time now.
Riley. Riley's baby. Sure, warm milk and strained potatoes.
I know the sergeant appreciates everything you're doing. Just like you said, what are friends for?
Oven's ready, Sarge.
Oh, good.
He didn't finish his bottle, but he's fast asleep.
Wonderful. Any sign of Riley?
No, sir, he hadn't showed up yet.
Oh, we're gonna be in trouble. Big trouble. The colonel's gonna come around and that kid's gonna wake up right in the middle of inspection. Take my word for it. I got a feeling.
Well, he should sleep right through it, Sergeant. All you do is put the bottle in his mouth. That way, when he wakes up, he'll have something to drink, and that should keep him quiet.
Okay, do it. And when the colonel leaves, we're getting that kid out of here. Riley or no Riley, he goes to hospital like I said.
But, Sergeant...
No buts. We'll take him to the hospital where he was born. Tell him he needs a 6-month checkup or something, like with a car. They'll have to take him back.
But, Sergeant, couldn't we keep him here just a little bit longer?
I've waited all I'm gonna wait. This is it. When the colonel goes, he goes. I've had it. Come on. The colonel, he's coming. Teddy bear, stash it, that's all we need.
Sergeant, wouldn't it be better if you told the colonel the truth? Honesty is the best policy.
Are you listening to Denny Dimwit here? Pyle, you're out of your mind. Do you know what would happen if I told the colonel I had a baby here?
Well, I'm sure he'd understand. Just like when I told you that I had a baby here. You were very understanding.
Sure I was understanding. That's because you're an idiot, Pyle, and don't know better. But I'm a sergeant and I was asleep. And besides, sergeants don't get involved in harebrained things like hiding babies.
Well, I still think that if you told him, he'd understand.
Hey, tut!
At ease. The roster forms seem in order, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
Where's that music coming from, Sergeant?
Music, sir?
Seems to be coming from this filing cabinet.
It is, sir? Well, I can't imagine. Why, it's a teddy bear.
I can see that. What's it doing here?
Well, it's, Private Riley, sir. A present for his kid. That's it, sir. It's a present.
What's that?
What's what, sir?
That.
It's a baby, sir.
I know. I've seen a couple of them in my time.
Well, you see, sir, Private Riley had an emergency up in San Francisco, and I was at his place babysitting, and then the airport got fogged in, and he couldn't get back, and, well, I couldn't leave the baby, so I brought him here. I know it's not in the regulations, but, well, I just plain didn't know what else to do.
Highly irregular, Pyle, but I can appreciate the spot you were in, caught between responsibility and duty.
Yes, sir.
When do the parents get back?
Well, they should be back any time now.
Well, considering the circumstances, one Marine helping another, I suppose we can overlook it this time.
Company B, Corporal Boyle. Oh? Well, thank you very much. It's Private Riley, sir. He and his wife are at the main gate.
Oh, good.
The parents?
Yes, sir. So I'll just collect Timmy's things and take him and them to the front gate, if that's all right, Colonel.
Of course. I'd say the parents were lucky to have someone do as responsible a job as you've done looking after their child.
Thank you, sir.
He's a good man. A little unorthodox and a bit sentimental, but a good man.
You know, sir, I felt the same way when Pyle told me about the baby.
You mean you were in on this from the beginning, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, sir. The minute I found out about it, I took over completely. Helped feed him and everything. One Marine lending a helping hand to another.
I see. Sergeant Carter.
Yes, sir?
A private doing something like that is understandable. But a sergeant should have reported this directly to me and explained the circumstances. With those stripes you're wearing, I would have expected a more intelligent handling. You've conducted this matter in a most undisciplined and haphazard manner. Sergeant, you'll report to my office at 1400. We'll have a little private meeting to discuss the proper conduct of a Marine NCO when confronted with a novel situation.
Aye, aye, sir.
Carry on. Sergeant Hacker, were you looking for me?
No, sir.
So you were in on this, too. You'd better join Sergeant Carter when he reports to my office. I'll have a few things to discuss with you, too.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get that bottle?
Well, here we go. Say goodbye to your Uncle Hacker and your Uncle Carter. You know, it was kind of nice having a baby around here for a while. And wasn't the Colonel nice about it? It's just the kind of thing that brightens up your whole day. Well, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'll kill him. So help me, I'll kill him. Where is it? Where is it? Pyle, Pyle.
Hmm?
Where is it? Where are you hiding it?
Hiding what, Sergeant?
Come on, the kid. You're babysitting for Riley again.
Well, no, Sergeant. They picked Timmy up this morning, don't you remember?
Then it's another baby. You gone into the baby business.
Oh, what you mean, Sergeant?
Pyle, I heard a baby crying a few seconds ago, and it came from this direction. So don't sit there and tell me... There it is again. You stashed the baby outside somewhere.
Why, it's a pussy cat. It must have just wandered on to the base. Ain't it amazing how much they sound like babies? Back home, it used to confuse me all the time.
Go back to sleep. Get out of here, you stupid cat.
Are you lost? Huh? Don't you have a home? Go tell Aunt Rose. Go tell...
Well, what do you think? You think I can get away with wearing it for the wedding tomorrow?
Yeah, to a hippie wedding, maybe.
Well, how about if I wear a black tie with it? That'll make it more formal.
Look, Sarge, I've got a better idea. Why don't you forget about the jacket and wear your dress blues? That way you'll be safe.
Nah, it's strictly a civilian wedding. One of Bunny's friends in the secretary pool. I'll stick out like a sore thumb. The ushers are supposed to wear dark suits.
So?
So who's got a dark suit? Besides, it's too late to buy one now.
Why don't you rent one?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to do. You're sure a sport jacket wouldn't...
Sarge, you're gonna be an usher.
Yeah. Where are the guys? They been paid yet?
Yeah, just about.
Well, I guess I'll have to go give them the usual end-of-the-month pep talk. All right, you guys, before you take off for town, listen up and listen up good. For those of you who don't remember, let me remind you, today is payday, right? That means that outside the main gate, there's a whole army of characters just waiting to sell you everything from the Brooklyn Bridge to the Taj Mahal.
Here comes the part about the vultures.
Like vultures, these hustlers will swoop down on you and pick your pockets clean if you give them half a chance.
So keep your hands on your wallets.
So keep your hands on your wallets and walk right by them. My advice is put the money in the bank.
Because a penny saves, a penny earns.
Because a penny saved is a penny earned. All right, you've been warned. That's all.
Sergeant Carter, thanks for the warning. I'm sure all the men appreciate it.
Well, you be careful, Pyle. You're the biggest pushover of them all.
Oh, don't worry, Sergeant. Like you say, I'll look out for them vultures. Boy, you sure do have a way with words.
Hey, Private, how about a nice new watch for the girlfriend?
No, I'm sorry. She's already got one. Thank you.
Hey, Marine, how'd you like to buy a beautiful pearl necklace? 100% naturally cultured for the mere price of $18.50.
No, thank you.
All right, $12.50?
No.
$10 even. All right, you twisted my arm. I'll even throw in a mother-of-pearl pill box for the little lady's artificial sweetener. What do you say?
Well, no, thank you. Hey, Mr. Freddy.
Well, if it isn't my old friend,
Private Pyle, Private Gomer Pyle.
Of course, had it right at the tip of my tongue.
You remember you sold me a friendship ring from a girl.
Of course I remember. Shazam, right? You're the one who's always with the Shazam.
That's right, Pyle. Don't listen to a word I said. This is one of the vultures I was telling you about. In fact, he's king of the hill.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Do we know each other? I have a feeling you're confusing me with someone else.
Oh, no, I'm not. You're the bum that took me to the cleaners with that phony fur piece.
Fur piece? Fur piece?
Yeah, the one that fell apart.
Was that you? Oh, look, friend, I can explain.
You're not my friend. And he's not yours either, Pyle, so stay away from him. He's nothing but a crook. And if you got any sense, you'll shove off right now.
Listen, Sergeant, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Just because once I was fooled by a dishonest supplier, I have to suffer the rest of my life. That's why I gave all that up and went into my new business.
New business?
Yeah, no more two-bit items like those guys are peddling over there. Look at them pushing themselves at those innocent Marines. Oh, how uncouth, how vulgar. They're a disgrace to the selling business, and thank goodness I'm not in that game anymore.
You mean you're not a salesman anymore?
Well, that's a little part of it. I'm now a gentleman's tailor.
A tailor? Well, ain't that nice?
Yeah, I've taken on a class line, and all my sales are by recommendation.
Well, that sounds good. What kind of line do you have?
Suits, son. Hong Kong suits.
You don't say. Well, where's your store?
Right here.
You mean your car?
Well, I still like to keep the overhead down so I can pass on the savings to my customers.
I see. Oh, you sure got a lot of suits.
All top-grade stuff. You know, Hong Kong suits are the finest. Here, slip your fingers over this.
It's nice. It's real soft.
What are you, about a 42 long?
How'd you guess?
It's an art that comes with knowing one's business inside and out. Now, just slip this on, huh?
Well, really, Mr. Freddy, I do have to
No, come on. There's no obligation. I just want to show you how I can run my business without using any of that high-pressure stuff on anyone. Just look at that now, will you? Just look at it. Is that perfect?
Hey, really is a nice fit.
Nice fit? It's you! Now, tell me, do you have a dark suit?
Well, no, you see, I don't have much occasion.
Look, I got nothing against the greatest uniform in the world, heaven knows. But every Marine should be able to walk off his base in style. By the way, dark is in this year. You see, midnight blue.
Pyle, have you seen Corporal Boyle around?
No, I didn't, Sergeant.
Pyle, is that you?
Yeah, Sergeant. Must be this new suit. I even feel different in it. How do you like it?
Hey, great, Pyle, great. Yeah, that's nice feeling material.
It's one of them Hong Kong suits.
Well, that figures. If there's one thing I know, it's good material.
Really, Sergeant?
Yeah. It's kind of a hangover from my high school days, when I used to help out in the haberdasher store during the Christmas rush. Yeah, that is good stuff. What'd you win it?
No, Sergeant, I bought it, and guess how much I paid for it?
Well, a suit like that. Did you go as high as 75?
No.
More? You bought it on time?
Wrong again. This suit cost me $39.95.
No kidding. That's all? For this kind of suit?
And dark is in this year, Sergeant, so I'm right in style.
Pyle, where'd you get this suit?
Well,
I'll tell you why I ask. I gotta go to a wedding tomorrow, and I might just want to buy a suit like that.
Well, who's gonna get married?
Well, it's one of Bunny's friends in the secretarial pool. It's going to be a big affair, you know, with ushers and bridesmaids and buffet, the works.
Oh, well, that sounds real nice.
Yeah, well, that's why I ask. At $39.95, I'd be crazy to rent one for just a day. Where'd you get it?
Well, you're going to kind of be surprised.
Where?
Well, I got it from Friendly Freddy.
I should have known.
But, Sergeant, you said yourself this was real fine material.
Yeah? Well, there must be something wrong. Maybe he's in smuggling now.
Oh, no, Sergeant, I don't think he'd ever do a thing like that. Why don't you go try and find him and get yourself a suit?
Oh, no. Even if he is on the level now, I ain't running after him. Is he still out at the gate?
No, I don't think so.
He took off, left town.
Well, no, Sergeant. He generally spends most of his time at the pool hall in town.
The pool hall, huh?
You're going to have to beat this suit to death if you want to get rid of it. Yeah. You know, this suit can be worn anywhere, and of course, you're seeing it in the daylight. You get the idea of the real color. Pretty neutral, huh? This can be worn anywhere. Oh, work, evening clothes, travel, ball games. I mean, this is a practical all-around suit. Look at the crease in the trousers. Don't touch it, you'll cut your fingers. Take my word for it. You'll be plenty happy if you... excuse me, sir. Sergeant? I thought I recognized you. Is something I can do for you?
You? What could you do for me?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe you'd be interested in a nice dark suit for yourself. You know, I'm now in men's clothing. I got a class operation. Here, Sarge, feel the material. Now, just check those goods. Judge for yourself.
You're darn right I'll be the judge.
I can tell the way you're feeling that you really know material.
Well, I never bought junk.
Oh, I know. If you really want to give it the acid test, why don't you try one on? Let's see now. You're a 40 stout, right?
Regular, 40 regular.
Regular.
Even if I did try one on, that don't mean I'd want to buy it. I don't take the first thing somebody shoves in my face.
Well, naturally. You'd be crazy if you did.
Especially when I trust you about as far as I could throw you.
Well, this time, let the goods do the talking. Here, step into the dressing room and see for yourself.
The dressing room?
Yeah, across the street at the gas station where it says men.
Hey, Sergeant. Golly. You did it, Sergeant. You went out and got yourself a suit from Friendly Freddy. Did you, Sergeant, from Friendly Freddy?
Well...
Just like I did.
And not like you, Pyle. I took a little time looking it over at the gas station.
Well, you look just beautiful, Sergeant. Just like you stepped out of one of them 75-cent magazines.
Yeah. Notice how the jacket falls right to where I bend my fingers, like it's supposed to, huh? Just like it was tailor-made.
I told you, Sergeant. I told you. It's always better to give a person the benefit of the doubt, even a person like Friendly Freddy.
Yeah, well, look, Pyle, I gotta go to town. What's on your mind?
Oh, well, knowing you was going into town for the wedding, I was wondering if I could get a lift. I just missed the bus.
Okay, but I'm in a hurry.
Me too, Sergeant. Ain't that something, though? Here you was just about to lose your confidence in Friendly Freddy, and he comes along and restores your faith with such a fine suit.
Look, Pyle, will you save the sermon? Come on.
Yes, sir. Sergeant?
Yeah?
We look like twins, don't we? Hey, Luann.
Gomer, your suit. Oh, you look just beautiful. Why, bless you.
Thank you. Do you really like it?
Well, I should say so. Oh, it's just beautiful. You look so handsome.
And you should see Sergeant Carter.
Sergeant Carter?
He liked this on me so much he went out and got one exactly like it.
Well, I can certainly understand why. You're an absolute fashion plate. Well, should we sit down or don't we have enough time?
Oh, well, the matinee don't start for an hour yet, so we've got time to sit down and talk for a while.
Well, bless you. Gomer, don't tell me you're coming down with a cold.
No, I don't think so.
Well, maybe it's an allergy like Daddy. He just had to look at goldenrod or duck thistle, and he...
Bless you. Golly, I hope I'm not carrying any germs or pollen or anything around.
Well, I can't imagine.
Well, bless you.
Gomer, I just wonder if...
Well, bless you again.
Now, you wait right there.
What are you doing?
Pyle, you see? You're sneezing, but I'm not.
Well, do you think maybe it's the couch?
No, Gomer, I don't. Actually, I think it's your suit.
My suit?
You see, it only happens when I'm next to you.
Why, this is terrible. Oh, my gosh, Sergeant Carter. I sure hope his suit's not making him...
Oh, Gomer, I'm sure it's nothing permanent. Why, it's just probably something they put on it at the factory, like moth-proofing or something.
That's right. It did come all the way from Hong Kong.
Well, then that's it, of course. Well, you should have just had it dry cleaned first.
I am so dumb. Here I have ruined a perfectly good Sunday afternoon for you.
Oh, now, Gomer, don't you go being silly. Why, there's a While You Wait dry cleaner right around the corner, and it's open 7 days a week. And we got a whole hour before the movie starts.
That's just what I'll do. You know something, Luann? That's one of the things I like most about you. You've always got the right answers for just about everything. Oh, bless you, that's my fault again.
Quickly, Gomer, before my mascara starts to run.
Excuse me, sir.
Gosh, you finished already?
Well, sort of. Sir, where did you get that suit?
From a feller by the name of Friendly Freddy. Why?
I'm wondering, did you get a guarantee with it?
Gosh, I didn't think to ask Mr. Freddy for one. Why?
Well, I think you'd better see for yourself.
Oh,
I guess I don't have to tell you it shrunk a little. 20,000 suits I dry cleaned. 20,000. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
But how? How in the world?
It's the material. Looks like it's made out of reclaimed odds and ends. Not only does it shrink, it can fall apart at the touch.
Oh, my gosh. Sergeant Carter.
Huh?
My sergeant, he's wearing the same suit. I gotta go warn him. Mister, have you got something I could borrow till I get my own clothes?
Yeah. Better tell your sergeant not to clean it. Burn it, yes, but don't clean it.
Oh, there you go, Vince. You look real nice.
Sergeant Carter? Sergeant Carter.
What are you doing here? Where are your clothes?
Sergeant, I gotta talk to you. Have you been sneezing?
Pyle?
Because if you have, Sergeant, you ain't sick. It's the suit. See there? But whatever you do, don't have it clean.
Vince, come on.
That's our cue. Get out of here, Pyle.
Sergeant, don't have it clean. Just brush it real good. Like these little threads, just brush them off.
Pyle, get out of here. I'll kill him. I'll strangle him with my own 2 hands.
Well, I appreciate how you feel, Sergeant, but maybe it'll be just as much a surprise to Mr. Freddy.
Sure. Let's face it, Pyle, we were taken. You shrunk and I unraveled. You gonna tell me that's a coincidence?
Well, I don't know what to think, Sergeant, not until I hear what Mr. Freddy has to say.
I'll tell you what he's gonna say. He's gonna say nothing because I'm gonna do all the talking. Wait a minute. Ain't that him sleeping in his car?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Come on. All right.
What happened, officer? If it's about them parking tickets, Sergeant, what happened?
We want our money, that's all. We want our money back for them 2 suits.
What happened?
This is what happened. A jacket with no sleeves. And Pyle, tell him what happened to your suit, Pyle.
Well, that's the reason I'm in this raincoat, Mr. Freddie. I took this suit and had it dry cleaned.
And this is what happened. You know any midget who can wear a 42 long?
This is terrible. I mean, this is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you say you had it dry cleaned?
Right after it started to make me sneeze.
Look, I got a wedding to get back to.
Oh, no, son. Didn't you read the tag? The one tied to the middle button?
No, I didn't think to.
Well, what if he did? If it was like the tag on my jacket, it was in Chinese.
Only on one side. The other side was in English. It told you the suit was made of 100% virgin crackalac.
Crackalac?
The newest thing in synthetic fiber. I mean, all you gotta do is take care of it. You can't just bring it into any old dry cleaners. It's gotta be hand-washed in ice-cold water and Epsom salts.
Sergeant, it's all my fault because I didn't read the tag. Mr. Freddie didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay, that's Pyle stuff, Luck. But what about my suit? I didn't have it dry cleaned. I just brushed it.
You must have brushed it vigorously. Crackalac is very fragile. Like the petals of a rose. You can't just take a rose and...
Never mind that. Just make good on my suit and fast.
I will, Sergeant, I will. I'll give you another suit. But no more crackalac for you. This time wool. 100% simulated wool.
Oh, no. This time I ain't settling for anything less than my money back. I got a wedding to get back to. My girl's waiting for me.
But, Sergeant, even if you do get your money back, it's Sunday and all the men's shops are closed. Where you gonna get another suit?
All right. You got me against the wall and you know it. Okay, give me the suit.
Let's say you're the 40 stout.
Regular.
Maybe this suit will even be better than the other one, Sergeant.
Yeah, maybe it'll last for 2 days.
Here we are. 140 regular and 140 too long.
Shazam, for me, too?
That's right, above and beyond all legal obligation on my part, just so I can keep my hard-earned goodwill.
Golly, you hear that, Sergeant?
Big deal.
Fellas, this time, please, take it easy with the suits, huh? If you treat them right, they should last a lifetime.
Where are we gonna put them on, Sergeant?
The gas station.
Goodbye, girls. I'll see you tomorrow.
Vince, where have you been? It's all over.
Huh? Over? Well, I went out to get a new suit. You saw what happened.
Miss Bunny, I insisted on coming back with the sergeant to explain things to you. It was all my fault.
What?
Well, I feel like I got him into this in the first place, and, well, I'd like to make it up to the two of you. So what would the two of you say to having dinner with me and Luann tonight? My treat.
Well, that's awfully sweet of you, Gomer, but you really don't have to.
Forget it, Pyle. Forget it.
Well, maybe we could even make it dining and dancing.
I don't think so, Pyle.
Well, I sure wish you'd let me. I'd feel a whole lot better.
Well, that's very sweet, Gomer. Okay, we'd be glad to.
Wait a minute. You didn't ask me.
Okay, I'm asking you. Are we going with Gomer, or am I going home and never speaking to you again?
We're going with you.
At first, I was horrified, but then when I thought about it later, it was funny. I mean, really funny.
Well, at least you weren't sneezing like Gomer and I. We couldn't even hold a polite conversation.
That must have been rich. But you should have seen Vince. There he was acting all formal and serious with his sleeves hanging out.
Well, I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all.
Oh, come on, Vince.
But I was humiliated. To me, that's nothing to laugh at. That's why I went down and had it out with that Freddie character.
And we got spanking new suits from it, too. He was real nice about it.
It has nothing to do with nice. I just didn't let him get away with anything, that's all. He may be sharp, but not sharp enough to put one over on me. So he just nicely came up with a couple of decent suits, that's all. Yeah, what are we yakking about? There's good music playing. Come on, let's dance.
Oh, I'll buy that.
$38, $39, $40. There you go, Private. A full refund with a smile. And you can even forget about the nickel change.
Gosh, thanks a lot, Mr. Freddie.
Big deal. Come on, Pyle, while we still got the shirts on our back.
I don't blame you for being mad. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. All my good intentions wiped out by one crooked supplier. But don't worry, he'll never get my business again.
Well, I sure hope not. Not after what he did to you lying like that.
Pyle, will you come on?
From now on, I'm dealing strictly with my man handling the sheepskin coats. Him I know since I was a kid.
Sheepskin coats?
Now, let's go, Pyle.
Yeah, a friend of mine bought out the entire cargo of that Norwegian freighter. You know, the one that got hung up on the coral reef off New Jersey? You probably read about it. It was in all the front pages.
I don't remember that. Do you, Sergeant?
No, I don't. Let's go.
Well, anyway, my buddy's giving me a special price on these coats before he starts selling at department stores, because I can let you have it for a mere $51.50. Because once these sheepskin coats hit the department stores, you got to pay at least $125 for them, right?
Oh, boy, they sure are pretty. Look at that lining.
Well, yeah, that's 100% virgin fleece. Hey, the tag?
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding? It's a piece of junk, just like your suits are, and you know it. Let's go, Pyle.
But, Sergeant, it was a real good-looking coat.
Pyle, when are you gonna learn? How many times do you have to get burned? Now, take your money, put it in the bank, and stay away from that crook.
But,
Move, Pyle, that's an order.
Just a minute. What kind of lining did you say that was?
Fleece, 100% virgin fleece. Let's see, you're the 40 stout?
A regular.
Regular.